so you're gonna have to work in an enclosed space because you can't pop your back door open. It's all pretty easy to take apart. There's a 10mm bolt on this main one right here. And then these are your top pieces that go along the edges. And you just kind of pry from the corners and on the side up here. Once you get that, there's a bunch of 10mm bolts holding this metal frame, and then that's pretty much it to get access. So what my issue is not actually my handle. So there's the mechanism down there that latches, that gets stuck a lot. Use a Dremel. Or what I like, so you can use this with a little engraving bit on it. Or I think I'm gonna use this so I can hopefully reuse the cover, because yeah, it's supposed to be meant to take off, keep the dirt out. So I'm gonna Dremel my way around. You can see I started, so you want to start in the far right corner right there. And there's a little button that you pull up or down to engage it. And as time goes on, it just gets really dirty. Myself a mirror. And you can see hopefully what I'm doing in there. Let's see if I can focus. So I'm just kind of cutting a square, going up here. So basically where my mirror is where that mechanism you have to pull up or down. So I'll finish using the solder. Hopefully I'll be able to just tape this back on when I'm all done. Alright, so this is how it sits in the car. Just going to turn it around so you can see. So there's a little hole I cut open. And that little round notch right there. So currently in the view of the cameras now, it's in the down position. It's in the little notch. That's where you want it to be able to, once you pull your cord, it will unlock. With one hand, I'll show you the other position. That's position you'll most likely find it when you open it up and put a mirror back there. That's the position you don't want. There's a video or two out there that said this is the position you want to be in. No, this is not. You can try and pull the cord, it's not going to work. So put it in the down position. You can put a little screwdriver, but you can do it with your finger if it's not too gunked up, but the down position like that. More specifically like that. So that's what you want to be in. And obviously I got my open. Here are the cords. This is the one that goes to the box. That's the one that goes to your handle. So unless you have a broken handle, which I didn't, I knew my problem was with this latch. If you have any questions, show you my video. In my situation, you could see this is bent. You can get a new metal latch, or you can kind of, because ideally it should be like, you should have some spacing like that. But since this is bent, it's now touching. So you're just gonna maybe put a little wedge in there and then bend this back with some pliers. I'll show you how to do that. Put a little wedge in there. Just gonna bend this guy down so it fits flush with that. See, I bent it. Now there's actual gap there. That's where the ball goes in and the cable goes out there. Not saying this will last that long, but if you find out this little metal part is bent, that's the reason why your door handle's not working. And there's part one. The second part, of course, is you're gonna have to clean out your actual latch system. We can get a new one, I'll link it below. I cleaned mine out with some brake cleaner, and then I put some dry lube in it. You don't want to put any wet lubrication or just collect more dust. That's usually the initial problem. Alright, let's get everything connected. Handles on's pretty easy. These two little Phillips. One goes in that hole right there, and one goes in that hole right there. You got that? You got these little plastic clips around. For the keyhole. Another plastic clip there. So there's the box. I put a little duct tape over it just so dust doesn't get through. Here's the mechanism right there. Now there's a space. Let's see if I can stick it through the hole. You can see. There you go. See, now there's a little gap between the. Let me focus. There you go. See, there's a gap. There's about a 1/2 inch gap where the cable is exposed. That's what you want, ideally. So when you pull the handle, yeah, the lever will activate from down there. And then just line up all the bolts for this metal plate, and you're ready to go. And I'll show you it still works. So once you pop this cover back on, the lip just goes over here on the windshield. Pop this 10mm on. Kind of have to work your way backwards. This piece, this long piece, and this last piece right here kind of just folds underneath. And moment of truth, a little dry lube in there won't hurt either, so dust doesn't collect. Okay. There we go. It's pretty tight. Door's nice and tight, and that's it. Door's fixed. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know.